All right, Ms. Carr, why don't you come up here and you can have a seat right here. Our next matter and the final matter of the morning was set for 10:45. It's 10:48. Donna Carr is present in this freezing cold morning.
And I filed an appearance in this matter by representation last time, and then I followed it up with a paper appearance after that.
Meg Bauer is here for the defendant. Samantha Sprague is here from the Can Law Firm.
And Judge Attorney Sprague and I were on the phone earlier during those Golden Pond estate cases. That's why I turned off my screen. But I don't know that we were able to finish our conversation based on Attorney Sprague's own court obligations. But I don't know if anything's changed.
If we could briefly go into a breakout room, Your Honor, I do believe that we're really close to resolution. I'd just like to speak with Attorney Bauer before agreeing to an adjournment for us to finalize those agreements.
Very good. The problem was not Ms. Carr, it was her daughter Shandy Faulkner and her boyfriend Patrick Wilsey had moved into the apartment. Adult Protective Services was called into this matter, and the Colon Police Department with Chief Brinkert also responded for alleged assault on Ms. Carr by Ms. Faulkner, and it's not good. Ms. Carr, is Ms. Faulkner out?
I have no idea where she's at, Your Honor.
But she and Mr. Wilsey are out of the
They
apartment?
are out and they're not coming back. I done made that clear.
Are they evicted by the sheriff or police, or did they leave voluntarily?
She left on the 19th.
With him?
Well, he left before then.
Did
But
she take all of her possessions?
no, I'm gonna have to
Judge, can I
figure
jump
where,
in
what
here?
I'm gonna,
Your Honor, that's why we
Yeah.
need a breakout room.
All right, I'll put you in a breakout room and I'll wait here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Carr, just hang tight. Okay.
was she scheduled to show up too this morning?
I evicted her last time.
Oh, okay.
And Ms. Carr, don't talk to Judge about the case while Attorney Sprague and I are talking, okay?
All right, we'll just wait here.
Okay.
Thank you. These are Larkin's files. In the meantime, I will sign the consent judgment that came in Capital One versus Carol Ritchie. It was actually sitting in the fax machine. That is file number 251121GC, signed by attorney for the plaintiff and Carol Ritchie. Laura, would you come get this order of disqualification so we can forward that on to the next judge, who would be Judge Stutzman?
Nice to have some heat.
Well, it's warm enough in here.
Yeah, it is.
It's cold. It was really cold yesterday, but
It's like 2 degrees outside right now.
yeah, so you had to come up here. I appreciate that.
Well, my Zoom app was messing up, so.
Laura, I don't know if you could hear me. I'd like you to come get this disqualification order so we can send it on up the line. Those can go to page 2. Yes, well, that's the DQ order, Tom.
The judge made it painfully clear, if the daughter and her boyfriend come back, the tenant could be evicted and end up homeless. A police report and adult protective services were already involved, with allegations of assault and fear inside the home. The court gave a short adjournment to prove compliance, but the warning was simple: keep them out, or lose the apartment.
Ms. Carr, I'll just sign some orders while I'm waiting here.
Yes,
My
sir.
office is a mess, so I brought everything in here. We'll wait for them.
When is the court moving?
Well, possibly sooner. The plan was early April. But some of the staff is gonna be moving immediately.
Yeah. Will it be in Centerville?
It'll be in the historic building across the street,
Okay.
across the hall. The circuit court will be in Three Rivers.
Oh, I see.
The district court will be here in the historic building.
This building must be pretty old then.
Well, I came in 1978 and this building was done in like 75. So everything you see around the benches are new, but all the rest of this is original.
Yeah, Three Rivers has a nice courthouse.
Yeah, the new one there, which we're gonna do some things from there. Six. It's gonna be a rough couple of years while they renovate this building. We're all concerned. But when they finish, it will be quite nice, new, modern, better security, better handicap access,
Yeah,
better.
that'd be nice.
But I'll be gone before they get to that, but
You've been here a long time.
46 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
Well, you remember Judge McManus? I
Yeah,
succeeded him in 2002. I came here as a law student intern in the summer of 1980.
where's your picture at?
I'm not gone yet. I have
Oh,
one
no,
that someone
I see,
gave me,
okay.
but it'll probably be in storage somewhere while they tear this building apart. Someone gave me a nice one, the man that did the photographs, and I can't accept gifts, so I accepted on behalf of the county, so I got a
Mhm.
portrait. Here, people, little kids.
Judge, Ms. Sprague is just briefly communicating with her client. Ms. Carr, just,
Well,
sorry, Judge.
I put the manager in the timeout. Maybe they're on the phone. All right. Miss Carr is here with me.
So, Ms. Carr, during the remainder of these proceedings, let me do the talking, obviously, unless Judge asks you a question directly. And then you and I are going to discuss a couple of things afterwards.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Meg, are you gonna need the breakout room for your discussions?
If the court can spare the space and time afterwards, that would be helpful.
Yes, Laura, could you open the Zoom room, please? The conference room?
I will confess, Judge, I went back and forth on driving, and if the court was going to be closed, I figured it wasn't going to be closed until I was halfway there.
We'll make it work. We've managed to accomplish what we needed to. I don't know what's gonna happen with poor Mr. Stroop.
I don't either. Thank you, Judge. Attorney Sprague, are we ready to go or no?
We are ready, yes.
All right, Laura, I don't know if you heard me. I asked if you'd open oh, there it is. Thank you. All right, we return to Mr. Grove versus Donna Carr and Shandy Faulkner. Attorney Sprague and Attorney Bauer have been discussing the matter privately in a breakout space. I'll defer to you, Ms. Sprague. What's our status?
Yes, Your Honor, we do appreciate the court's time in allowing us to speak within the breakout room. We do believe that there may be the potential for a probation period to be entered in here. Plaintiffs has some concerns because to our knowledge, the individuals that we were led to believe had moved out were actually seen on the property yesterday, and a police officer had notified my property manager that Ms. Carr was not cooperating with police officers that were seeking Ms. Faulkner. And so, and they're regarding another issue, and they believe that she may have been harboring her. We are cognizant of the unique situation that Ms. Carr is in, and so we would like to provide some additional time to see if compliance can be made before we enter a formal probationary period. For that reason, we are respectfully requesting at least a 10-day adjournment. During which time we will get the writ over to the court today and make attempts to get that writ executed and ensure that Ms. Carr is complying with the removal of Ms. Faulkner and continued absence of her before we put a formal probation period in place.
All right, I received a date stamped today, a report from Chief Brinkert, the Colon Chief of Police, who's been there for a long time. He was there yesterday, January 22nd, and from the report, it's in his opinion, Ms. Carr was assaulted by Shandy Faulkner and had some serious concerns about that. And Adult Protective Services was contacted. And there had been some allegation that she was there yesterday.
Judge, was this report provided to you by the officer sua sponte or by Attorney Sprague or some other way?
I think it was provided by Adult Protective Services. There's also an adult PS file. I don't know. It just showed up and it was handed to me.
Okay.
Ms. Sprague, do you have it?
I don't have a copy of it, Your
I'll
Honor. We
provide
were
a
going,
copy of it
I was just
to
made aware of the
both
police
counsel.
officer's presence during the breakout.
And Attorney Sprague and I have a good professional relationship, I think. So I trusted that it wasn't from her, but just kind of curious
Yeah.
where it came from.
All right, Ms. Carr, the bottom line is Ms. Faulkner and Mr. Wiltsey need to be out of there. If they have some concern that they're coercing their way in there and frightening you, you're gonna get
Yes,
evicted, you're gonna be homeless.
Yes, she has threatened to break the patio door glass if I didn't let her in. So I'm not letting her in, and if she does that, I'll just call the police.
All right, well, we're gonna adjourn this 10 days. Let's see what we got here. And I don't want anything to happen to you.
And Your Honor, if I may,
Yes,
I know Ms. Bauer has probably already coached her or provided this information, but when a police officer is at the door, if there are individuals within the home that may cause an assault, that is a perfect time, in my opinion, to present that to the police officer so that way they can clear your home and you can maintain a safe environment. And so I'm
Yes,
not sure if
open.
that's what happened, but we would just like to reiterate our encouragement of that, management's encouragement for her to conduct that.
All right, 10 days from today would be February the 2nd.
Lawyers pushed for a brief delay to confirm the writ and make sure the unsafe occupants were truly gone. The judge urged her to use police presence to protect herself and clear the home if needed. The next hearing was set fast because one more incident could trigger eviction immediately. In eviction court, safety and compliance decide everything.
Let me see what that Friday looks like to see if you guys are scheduled to be here for anything else. Probably not, but let's take a look.
And Attorney Sprague, I didn't ask you about this when we were discussing, but I don't know that we ever got a copy of the default judgment
The default.
that
Let
entered
me-
at the first hearing against
I can provide a copy today. I don't know if it was, I don't know if, I know it was uploaded on my file, so I'm not sure if it was also sent to your office. I'll confirm.
have my file in this district.
Oh, then let me see where we
Yeah, I
submitted
have a
it then.
copy dated, the default as to all occupants other than Donna Carr.
Okay.
So that writ needs to be served on her. February 2nd is a Monday.
And that
And I
writ
don't
would be
see,
effective
Ms.
immediately.
Sprague, that you're set to be here at any other time. So how about if we go to 2:45 on February 2nd?
February 2nd, 2:45. That would be perfect. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Carr, I'm gonna ask you to go into the conference room
Okay,
and I'll let you speak privately with Ms. Bauer and you can discuss your options here. Cynthia, you're on top of what's going on there on the ground. Certainly if she's seen there, she's subject to being evicted and she's a trespasser. And if she is in fact committing assault, there may be other criminal ramifications to this. But for now, we'll continue this to February 2nd at 2:45 PM. And I will see that both attorneys get a copy of this, the police report.
Thank you. And Ms. Bauer, I
Thank you.
just forwarded that initial judgment over to you as well, and then we'll be in communication regarding the execution threat.
I appreciate that. And Judge, do you have the writ in front of you and
I have to submit it.
has to be
I
submitted?
do.
Oh, did
The
we submit
date
it
for the
already?
writ was
The 19th, I believe.
Yeah,
19th, yes. I wrote,
Okay.
yeah,
we'll get that over.
January 19th. That date is passed.
Judge, my understanding is that there will be a writ forthcoming, hopefully today. If Your Honor is still in the courtroom or in the courthouse.
Yes, I certainly would sign it. We don't have a writ. So, yeah, when we gets the writ, plaintiff will submit writ.
Okay. Thank you, Attorney Sprague.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Ms. Bauer.
All right. All right, thank you.
Ms. Carr, you know that room that we were in last time? You want to go in the first one? Is she still there,
She's
Judge?
gone.
She's gone. Okay, good.
All right, Cynthia, I'll remove you. I will open the breakout room. I'll put McBauer. You should be able to just, oh, I gotta bring the Zoom room in.
And yeah, I got it on my end. I do appreciate the court's assistance in facilitating this.
All right, someone's gonna need to turn on the camera and the mic in there, but you should be good to go. All right, someone may need to assist Ms. Carr in there to join the breakout, but I'm gonna suspend the live feed and the record. I have a hearing at 2 o'clock and some